It's dope. I'm excited to be able to represent Vegas. The fan base has been so amazing. MGM has been so amazing. So to be able to go there and represent them the first year with Asia, it's really special to me.
Came in the fourth quarter, about midway through. It looked like you had it in hand, but it seems like you took it upon yourself to just kind of put the game out of reach for you guys. A little up and under reverse layup there, and really got the crowd into it. Do you feel like you're kind of the closer on this team?
I try to just be a leader throughout the game. I feel like I have enough experience now, how to win games and kind of when to kind of speed it up and when to bring it back and when to get everybody else involved. Something that you learn how to do. And coach asked me to do that. He asked me to be the leader of this team and be mentally tough throughout the game. And I saw an advantage. I wanted to get the stretch, get the game kind of out of reach, get our bench players a little bit more run. Asia, I know Asia's pretty tired right now going into All-Star. So I was just trying to be myself, I think. Just be confident and take advantage and continue to stay aggressive.
How much fun are you having out there right now?
So much fun, and I think it's mostly because of the fans. They've been so amazing. I mean, it's a 3 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, and we have a packed house. So just knowing that they're going to continue to support us like that, it makes you want to go out there and play as hard as you possibly can and get wins. They've been unbelievable. I think they've really won us a lot of games, big games recently, Connecticut, this game, games like that. They've been amazing. So, I'm truly happy to be here in Vegas and truly happy to be able to play for these fans.
Kayla, earlier this season, you guys might fall behind a team like you did against Indiana, regardless of where they are in the standings, and there was apprehension, or you could tell that you may think before you do something. Whereas you guys remained so poised today and just came out and did what you do. How much has this team gelled, come together, and how impressed are you by how it's done that?
Yeah, no, I'm very impressed, and it's top to bottom too. Like even if you look, like Carolyn may not play a lot, when she's in, she makes such an impact. And I think players like that, Dearica Hamby, Nia Coffey, Tamara Young, like everybody's contributing, and that's what's bringing us success. It's not just Asia and I go score 60 points and that's it, and we lose by 20. It's I scored 20, Asia scores 20, T has 12, Nia has 8. You know what I'm saying? And it's coming from everybody, and I think we're learning how to win, and we're learning how to win with each other and play with each other, and we know where people like to score and how to score, and we're just learning how to be a team. And I think that when you have 6 players from another team and then 6 new players, it takes time. I mean, we started 1-7 and now we're 12-13, so it takes time. But once it clicks, and I think, like I said, it goes back to this back-to-back, the New York, Indiana, when we won those 2 games. I think ever since then we've kind of taken that confidence and taken, okay, we could actually play in this league, and taking advantage of it. And now here we are, 12-13, going into All-Star break.
Asia talked about trust among the players. How much is that, and I asked her this, how much of that can you contribute to the things off the court, the community stuff, going to the NBA Summer League, hanging out socially away from this game? Has that helped?
Well, I think it's a 3-headed monster right now: toughness, trust, and time. Right? So we just talked about the time. The toughness is always there, but the trust, that's something you have to build on. And it does come from just getting to know people as people, not just basketball players. And I think that's really what gelled Asia and I together, is just asking her about where she's from and her family, meeting her parents, things like that. When you have that connection and that chemistry off the court, it translates on the court. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you're seeing a lot more of that. Obviously, I came a little bit late, came after training camp and things like that, and after the first 2 games of the season. So it took me a little bit longer, but now I feel like we're kind of on the same page.
Kayla, you mentioned Asia being tired. You can sense that she's getting a little tired. She's coming off the college season. You just mentioned coming back from Europe. How do you two specifically find time to rest with the All-Star break, because you're going to be in the game, especially with that brutal trip coming up after at the beginning of August?
It's more mental than physical. This is what we do for a living, and I try to teach Asia that it doesn't stop, and we can't stop either. We know that our team depends on us to be us in every game, and we take our rest when we need to, like practice. It may be lighter. We may not be able to go out there and play 5-on-5 with the team every practice, because we are playing 30-plus minutes every game. And that's something she'll learn. There can't be a rookie wall with Asia, and she knows that. So this week is going to be really important for her, kind of resting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we got to go to All-Star on Thursday. So it's so much more than physical, I think, from my experience, and that's what I'm just trying to give her that.
Kayla, Indiana was trapping you a lot to start the game. It was 20, 30 feet out they had you. I noticed you buried a 3 early in that third quarter. I saw you exhale a little bit. So what did you find in the spacing that allowed you to get more into your offense?
Well, they were rotating hard to Asia, and I had told her early in the second quarter, hey, they're rotating to you, and Plum ended up finding me on one of our plays, and it kind of just let me set into the game. I was upset with myself. I felt like I wasn't making the shots that I normally make. The ball just wasn't finding me. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes in the course of the game, people are, like Asia was hot in the beginning of the game, so you got to feed her, and that's just something that happens. It's a part of the game. But in third quarter, I was just trying to separate us, and when I made that three, I felt like I was back in the game and back in the moment.
Kayla, if you guys keep having this much fun and playing the way you guys played tonight, how scary can you guys be moving forward for the rest of the season?
I don't think anybody really wants to play us right now because we're young, we push the pace, we can play defense, we're tough, we have a great post presence, and I think a lot of teams are scared of us, scared of what we can do. So right now, it's just we're trying to make it about us and how we can get better a little bit each and every day. We know that this is a tough league. Everybody, like I swear, somebody was just in second and now they're in eighth. So anything can happen, but as long as we stay consistent and continue to get better, continue to grow, we'll be fine.
How much y'all paying attention to Connecticut?
Excuse me?
How much y'all paying attention to Connecticut?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I'm paying attention to the standings. Just trying to understand where we are and what we can do to get in the playoffs. I think this city and these fans, they deserve us to be in the playoffs. So just trying to make sure that you're aware and having the team aware and make sure that we have that urgency coming into after All-Star break.
Thanks, Kayla.
Appreciate it.